Hey guys, how you doing? I hope you can hear me well. Why didn't I have my intro for some reasons? How you doing? My name is Guy. Welcome to this live this early morning of Monday, July 21st, 2025. I'm live as I usually like to be. I'm usually live on Sundays, but I couldn't do it yesterday. Today I'm doing it on Monday morning, which is a beautiful idea because I feel like doing it early in the morning is very good. I'm still refreshed, pumped, and ready to show you some cool stuff. Thank you for those of you that are watching us live right now. And I'm live on Facebook and Instagram. Let me see if I can go live on TikTok because last time I tried, TikTok wouldn't let me go live. Hi, Joel. Joel is already live with us. At least I can go live on TikTok on my phone because I think last time I tried to do it, TikTok didn't allow me to do that because I was still new to being live on TikTok. Okay, so let me try here. All right, just want to have some activity on my TikTok, and I'm also on TikTok at Catch Me there. Let's see, how do we do that? Live is right there. Okay. Nope, I don't want to practice. I just want to go live. Yeah, I'm live on TikTok as well, just to have some time there. And let me make sure this phone is sitting right here. Guys, thank you guys. Thank you, Joel. Thank you, everybody that's watching us live right now. Say hi in the chat on Facebook as well. Say hi in the chat and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about a very interesting topic because I've been receiving a lot of messages and emails from students that want to study Fortinet. They want to play with FortiGate in their labs, but they can't do more than one FortiGate per account. And it was actually funny. Yesterday, I did the same thing in French, and a guy said that he has 32 different FortiCloud accounts. Yes, because since you can have only one FortiGate per account, one trial or evaluation license per FortiCloud account, some people create many accounts. They create a ton of accounts so they can have different FortiGate in the different topologies that they do. But what I'm going to show you today is going to be great. And it's not only that, I'm going to show you how to create a FortiGate 7.6.3 in your GNS3 environment. Officially, there's no appliance for 7.6.3 yet, but what I'm going to show you today will be helping you create that on your own. And for that, I created a new account. If we look here, actually, this is my new command center that I placed right here, but I think it's a little too high. I'll probably put it back on my desk. So if you look at my screen right now, I have a new KB contact at kbflex.com. This is a FortiCloud account that I just created. It doesn't have any contract on it. It doesn't have any license registered. Just to show you that you are also able to download your FortiGate VM without a contract, because that's what a lot of people have been saying. They're not able to download VMs. I'm going to show you that it's possible with a free and new account, like I'm going to do it right now. And then beyond that, we're going to go in GNS3. I have my GNS3 installed in my ESXi server. This is a GNS3 VM. Let's open it right here. You can see the screen, and this is the IP. Wait, let me pull it up a little bit. Yes, so it's sitting on 10.35.0.96, and it's a new deployment of GNS3 that we're going to use today. And that's where we're going to install our ESXi. Just want to make sure everything is good with you. If you can hear me and see me as well, because YouTube is giving me some error messages here. And make sure you like the video as well, because it's going to be great. Yesterday in French, I had more likes than viewers because people like this. People loved what I shared with them yesterday. But again, this was supposed to be done yesterday, but I was about to do it at like 6 p.m. in the evening. I'm like, no, this is a little too late for some of my brothers that are in Europe or Africa, for example. I know it's very late over there. When it's 6 p.m. my time, it's probably 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. your time. But for those of you that are in the US, I think this time works. Maybe I'll be doing this for the English folks early in the morning before I start my day. It's right now 7 a.m. All right, so let's jump right in. So I have my new FortiCloud account, and I have my GNS3. Let me show you, or let me start the GNS3 clients. One moment. So the GNS3 client is starting right now. Yep, here it is. Wait. This is already connected to my GNS3 VM, and I don't have any device in it right now. I have Famara Goe online. Hi, Guy. Hey, Famara, how you doing? Thank you for being online with us. And drop a question if you have any questions. We can do some QA today before I end this. As you can see right now, I don't have any device created here. I don't have any FortiGate. I only have the devices that come with the GNS3, like the Ethernet switch and the VPCs. Yes, what it is, VPCS. Voilà. So, and also I have the clouds to connect to my physical network. So first of all, before we are able to install the 7.6.3, we first need to download the VM from Fortinet's website, from forticloud.com. So here I'm on forticloud.com or support.fortinet.com. And to download the VM, I need to go under, let's go up here. I need to go under support and VM images. Some of you have been going here. If you go under firmware download, this is where they tell you that, oh, I was logged out. Let me restart that again. I'm just trying to log in. One moment. That was fast because I just logged in before this live. Grabbing the OTP right now. Okay, I'm back into the account. So if you go under support.fortinet.com and you go under firmware download, you will not be able to download the firmware because it's going to tell you that you don't have any product covered by Fortinet support contract. So you won't be able to do this here. But what you have to do is go under support and VM images. So firmware downloads is if you have an appliance and you want to download a new firmware. You can also download for VMs, but for actual VM images that you can build in your environment like GNS3, EvenG, or ESXi, go under VM images. And here, as you can see, I can pick the product that I want: FortiAnalyzer, FortiGate, FortiManager, FortiWeb, and other. In our case, we are interested in the FortiGate. And also make sure that you go here on the side and you pick KVM under platforms. Let's go with KVM because we are running on a Linux environment with GNS3. And then you have these different versions that you can download. Let's open this and scroll all the way down where it says new deployment of FortiGate for KVM. We're going to download this file here. Once I click on it, it's going to be downloaded somewhere in my computers. Just save it. I already had this thing downloaded. I can just download it for the second time, and then it's about 109 megabytes, so it goes very quickly. In my case right now it's downloaded, and what I want to do is go under my document where I downloaded the file. It's sitting right here. Is it this or that one? This was, yeah, this is the one I downloaded this morning. I can just right click on it and extract the file. Okay, one thing I want to show you is that we need this name. See the name of this folder? We need it. Just copy this name in your clipboard and save it. Keep it for now. I'm gonna call this -2 and then extract the file. Once it's done, now you have this QCOW2 file. This is actually the disk or the file that we're going to use in GNS3 to be able to create our FortiGate directly on GNS3. For those of you that are watching on TikTok, today I can't show you the picture. I mean, I can show you the screen, but I just want to get some time of live here on TikTok. But once I'm ready, next time you'll be able to see what I'm seeing on my screen or what I'm sharing right now. So that's it. We have the file that we need. And the next step is to go back to GNS3. Let's go back to my GNS3 client. Okay. And by the way, I'm planning to have more courses or trainings coming on en.kbtrainings.com. For now, the main course that we have there, or the main training, is the CCNA training. If you're interested in starting or boosting your career, the CCNA is one of the best certificates that you can do as a beginner or even an advanced engineer in the tech field. So the CCNA is available on en.kbtrainings.com. Pretty soon I'm going to have more trainings there, including the Fortinet operator training as well. And I don't know if you know, but the new NSC, the NSC certifications is back to the old certification schema with NSC 1 to 8. We're going to talk about it in one of my next videos. But for today, let's focus on this. So GNS3 is ready, and we can now create a new device. So you need to go under this icon here. It says browse security devices, because a FortiGate is a security device. So once we go here, you can select new template, and under this menu, make sure you go with let's see, make sure you go with install an appliance from GNS3 server, recommended. Next. And now what are we looking for? We're looking for FortiGates. So you can write FortiGate there to filter, and this is the FortiGate that we have. This QEMU here, it can be a problem if you don't have it installed on your GNS3 VM. But in my case, we can go back to the GNS3 VM to confirm. If I go here, you can see QEMU version is 4.2.1, so we have it, so we are good to go. So going back here, I select Fortinet or FortiGate and click install. And it's asking you where you want to install it. It's going to be installed on the main server. And if you are not familiar with GNS3, that's what I meant to say. If you are not familiar with GNS3, I can show you how to do that in my free training that's going to be on en.kbtrainings.com. So make sure you go there, you sign up at least in the mailing list, because right now the website is still the old version. Like right now, if I look at it, right now only the CCNA is offered. I don't have any other course or training. But if you go on the French version, for example, I have more. I have the CCNA. I have VMware ESXi, which is also ready, but not on the English website yet. Sometime by the end of this week, it's going to be there. So make sure you check it out. But in any way, make sure you also sign up to my newsletter so you can receive a message when that is ready. All right, so let's go back here. We are going to install it on the main server, and you're going to learn all of that in my GNS3 training that is coming in a couple of days. If I go next, it's going to ask me the QEMU binary that I'm going to use. Just pick the default and go next. So now it's going to scan and give me the different versions of FortiGate I can install in my GNS3 server. Let me just make sure that we're good there. On YouTube, yes, I got you from my office. Okay, good. People are watching me from their offices. That's good. Thank you so much, guys. Make sure you like. Yes, I see a lot of likes here. That is encouraging. So we have the version 7.4.4, 7.4.3, and so on. Because if you've played with GNS3 before, you need to provide this file here, the qcow2 file, and you need to provide this empty 30 gig drive. So these are like 2 drives or virtual drives that you have to attach to your appliance to be able to deploy it. So now I'm going to show you how you can create your own drive for the version that you want to download and play with. Because right now, I know that for FortiGate, some of the old versions like 7.0 that something or 7.2 that something of the FortiOS, those were the versions where you can create a test or a trial appliance or a trial VM without the need of a license. And then after that, or beyond that, you need at least a trial license. But now I can tell you with insurance that you can download any version that you want. You can come in GNS3, create it in your GNS3 VM, and you can play with it. And I'm going to show you how you can have more than one appliance. So let's go all the way down. What we need to select is create new version. It's down here. So if we go with create new version, I'm going to create 7.6.3 and hit OK. So this is asking us for the name of the disk image that we are going to use. And remember, we had that name here in the file that we downloaded. And one thing I want to show you is that grab the name of the folder itself. When you deploy your folder, grab this name and go inside, click twice on that file to rename it, and make sure you rename it as the name of the folder and just hit OK. So right now we have our file renamed properly for GNS3, and I can just click on it again twice to grab this full name of the drive here, or the hard drive, and then bring that name in GNS3. Okay, so this is what I'm going to insert here. Delete that one, insert a new name. And if you look at it, it's showing you that this is a FortiGate VM64 KVM version 7.6.3 build 3510, and you have that here ready for you. Just hit OK. And it's going to ask you for the second drive. The second drive is usually there for storage, I think. So this is also easy to download. If you select it anywhere on your screen here, you can hit download. You can download it from a certain website. I don't remember which website it is, but you get it from there for free. Once you have it, it's going to be used in any of your FortiGate deployments. So we select this. We don't change anything here and just hit OK. So now it's scanning the directories to see if we have those files available, and it didn't find it. Why? Because that file is local on my computer. So what I have to do is click here and import the file, show it where it is. So I'm going to go with import, and then I can go under my documents, because that's where I put it. And I think it's this second one here, this one, and then I just double click on it. It's now being imported in my GNS3. And if you look here at the corner, there is a green message showing us that we have our file imported. And then as you see, it's ready to install. So we have the FortiGate VM firmware in QCOW2 format, and we also have this extra hard drive available. So now I can go and hit next. It's asking me if I want to install this FortiGate version 7.6.3, hit OK. And this is what you get here. Your default login will be admin, no password. And it's also telling you that you need a trial license. It's very restrictive. It's not recommended for use. This is what they're telling you officially here on GNS3, but I'm going to tell you how you can go around this for now. And then hit finish. Once you do finish, you're going to have your your FortiGate 7.6.3 installed. What I usually like to do is come here, right-click, configure template, and make sure that instead of FortiGate, it's too long. I'll just do FGT _ 7.6.3. I can even remove this 3 here, 7.6, because I might have other versions in my lab for some reasons. Let's say, for example, I'm working for a customer with a customer that has 7.2, for example. I can create another FortiGate with 7.2, so I can kind of replicate whatever infrastructure they have. But this is going to be for 7.6. How to run FortiManager without a license in EVE-NG or GNS3. That's something we can talk about in the future as well, because it's possible. Yes, Fortinet gives you the option to also run FortiManager without a license. A trial license for FortiManager is available. Actually, I've seen in my comments on the French version of this video, people talking about things that are not really official. Let me just go online here and look for FortiGate trial license. There is an official document from Fortinet here. It's telling you that the FortiOS permanent trial license requires FortiCare account. This is it. It says permanent, because one of the questions I received is, or even not even a question, people are so sure that this is going to be available just for 15 days. No, the trial license with FortiGate VM is permanent. And why is it permanent? Because you still have limited capabilities. You are not able to do more than 2 GB of memory. You only have 3 interfaces, as we're going to see here, and you will have only low-level encryption. So it's not something you can use in production. It's just for lab environment. As it says here, it has limited features. and capacity. So if you see this page, it's going to tell you more about that. Permanent trial mode for FortiGate VM. You can read it here. It only gives you one vCPU, which is not enough for production. So it's not like something you can use in your production environment. Actually, this is a good document that I'm going to attach in the description of this video, so you can go ahead and read it. Let me just save it somewhere here so I don't forget about it. All right. And yeah, these are the details. So the trial license is permanent, and you can have only one per account, and that's the thing we're going to talk about. Let's go back to GNS3. So I just changed the name, made it shorter, and hit. You can change anything here, but it's not worth it because the trial is going to give you only one vCPU, so you don't have to do all these changes. It's not going to help. And you have 2 GB of memory, and just hit OK. All right, so now I have it, and I'm ready to create a new project. So let's create a new project. I'm going to call it FortiGate trial tests, and hit OK. So let's deploy 3 FortiGate, actually. 1 here, the second there, the third here. And we also need to deploy this cloud for management. So we need this cloud connected to our FortiGate. You can use one cloud connected to a switch, but in my environment, it seems to have issues when I do that. So I usually like to have one cloud per device for management. And also, let's create a link between these. And the link will go from ETH0 to port 1. Make sure you select port 1 because that is the port that is ready for management. It's set for DHCP, so you won't have any problem having an IP there. So I'm ready to tune on this device. Let me make sure my secure CRT is ready. All right. Let me close all of these. Okay. So I'm going to start the first FortiGate and double click on it to have it open in my secure CRT. All right, it's right there. Just a moment. That's the FortiGate booting from GNS3. So there we already have 50% of our goal here. We have a FortiGate running 7.6.3 up in our GNS3. Let's give it some moments to be online, and we're going to continue. Yes, the next time I can create a video showing you how to install a FortiManager. It's actually very easy as well in GNS3, and then you can use your multiple VMs that you're going to have to be able to create all kinds of topologies. You can play with SD1 or secure SD1 deployment. You can play with ZTP or zero-touch provisioning, all kind of good stuff. So right now, again, just to recap, in my FortiCloud account, I don't have any device registered yet. If I go under Services and Asset Management, you can see that I have 0 registered product with Fortinet right now. And this FortiGate is going to be my first product on the account. This is the, no, where's the temporary? Yeah, this is the temporary serial number that is given to the device. But in a moment, we'll be able to give it a trial a trial, what is it called? A serial number. Yep, we are also live on Facebook, and it seems to be going well. Next time we'll be on TikTok, but not today. Thank you, guys. Oh, there's a lot of big light there right on your face. Okay, it's restarting right now. Why is it going down? I think it's grabbing the temporary thing. Let's just give it a moment. Diagnose error and so on. Oh, it was formatting the disk here. That's why it went down. And we should be able to have it up. Okay, now it's up and ready to go. As you can see, FortiGate VM64 KVM. And the default login is, of course, admin, no password. Now we need to set a new password. Password. Now we are inside our appliance. And I would like to know what's my IP on the port 1. I can do show system interface, ? And we have 10.35.0.102. This is my local network IP address I can use to access this device. So let's go in my browser and open this IP address. So go to this IP. I am in my login page. And again, the VM is in my GNS3 virtual environment, but I can access it from my local network. If you're not able to do that, my GNS3 training will show you how to do that for free, because I've been playing with GNS3 for a long time now. I've also done some EVE-NG, but GNS3 is my go-to when it comes to labs. But of course, the main one up there is ESXi. But if I can't have ESXi, GNS3 is there. And then there's EVE-NG and PNet Lab and all of that. I'm going to create free trainings on that. So we have admin password, and this is where it blocks because you need a license. We have three options here. If you have a full license that you bought from Fortinet, you can come here and upload your license file. If you have FortiFlex, which is a beautiful system that a lot of companies use today to have points and use them for anything related to Fortinet, you can use your FortiFlex token here, but we are going to do an evaluation, and I'm going to attach it to my FortiCloud account. As you can see, it says that it can only be used once per FortiCare account and has several restrictions, including low encryption, operation only, one vCPU, only 3 interfaces, no FortiCare support. So let's go ahead and connect to our account here. I'm going to do contact@kbflex.com and then insert my password. And let me show this to you. If I go back to my device, you can see how the device is going to show me what it's doing. So let's leave it this way and go back here and hit OK. And then it's asking me if I want to move forward with this, because this is going to reboot the appliance. And why it's giving us this message, because sometimes you can be in production and you want to change your license, and it's telling you that the process will reboot your appliance. Just be sure you are in your or during your maintenance window. As soon as I confirm here, So as soon as I confirm here, look at the appliance. It's going to request FortiCare trial license. And if it goes well, it should reboot the appliance. So we're waiting for that second message here. The system is going down. Yes, this is indicating that the appliance is able to reach out to FortiCloud, and it was able to download the trial license on the device. That's why it's rebooting. And I also did a video yesterday with a gentleman from Mali. He was actually it wasn't Mali, from Burkina Faso. He was in Ouagadougou, because he was not able to download the appliance or the license because he was having DNS errors. So make sure that your network is configured properly with the DNS server, where it can resolve the FortiCloud or whatever system it's going to. So if your DNS is not well configured, you won't be able to have a license. As you can see here, it was able to reboot. And now, of course, I can log in from the GUI, from the CLI, but let's do it in the GUI directly. The serial number is changed because now we have a different license. And if I go in let's check my asset management first. If I refresh this, why is it logging me out so fast? Let me log in again. Where is that? OTP, a one-time password. Just grabbing it in my emails here. Okay. So if you look at the dashboard, now I have one product registered. And if I go on the product list, I have this FortiGate here listed, and it's showing clearly that this is a FortiGate VM trial. And it has no limitation. If you look at coverage, there's no date here because it's unlimited. You can use it for as long as you want. And it was registered on July 21st. So if we go to the GUI or the graphic user interface, here we can log in with admin and password. And now we have access to our appliance. We can do all the steps that are required, like the setup. So let's hit begin. Migrate configuration with FortiConverter. If you have a FortiConverter, you can use that to migrate from any device. I think I made a video on FortiConverter sometime in the past. I think I made it in English as well, because I remember creating that video in French. And I think I had an English version of it. Just go ahead on the website and check and try to find it. Let's see if we are doing good on Facebook. Yes, we're good there. We are good on YouTube as well. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the demo, KBTrainings. It helps a lot. Thank you, Mr. D. You're welcome. So here we are ready to move forward. I don't want to show this again and hit later. This is for automatic patch upgrades. We don't need this. Usually in production, you want to control your patches. You don't want the upgrades to happen automatically without you knowing. So that's good. And what dashboard do we want? Optimal or comprehensive? I like the comprehensive one because it has more things in the GUI. And you can watch this video if you want to, but I don't want to. Actually, I'm going to make a video about 7.6 very soon. As you can see right now, our device is up. We don't have much because it's a trial. As you can see on the side, we are only able to have 2 gig of RAM and we have 1 vCPU only because an appliance or VM should have a bunch of them. I don't know how many vCPUs, but a regular one should have more. And here we can do everything we want. If you go under interfaces, you only have 3 interfaces. And if you go under system FortiGuard, it's going to show you that you are licensed for basic subscriptions with evaluation only. And if you do manage VM license, here it's showing you that you only have this trial license and you can download or upload a full license if you want to. Let me drink something. It's still early morning my time, guys, so this is not alcohol, this is juice. And you have, like I said, 2 gig of RAM, and it's good. So this is all for the first appliance. It's running fine. So now let's go ahead and install a second appliance or second VM in our topology. This is the 7.6.2 or 7.6 second appliance in our lab here. And of course, I'm going to bring the cloud for management. And again, it's also possible for you to have a single cloud here with a switch and then connect all this FortiGate to a switch. But like I said, in my environment, it doesn't seem to work. I have a lot of trouble with broadcast when I do that. I have to change stuff on the port groups and on the vSwitch. I don't want to do that for now. So that's why I'm just going directly with a single cloud attached to a single appliance. So it's much easier for me that way. Hey, Adrian, how you doing? Thank you for being live with us today. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. So I am going to connect my second FortiGate to this cloud for management, and then I'm going to start the second FortiGate. Okay. Double click on it to have the CLI open here and give it a moment to boot up. And I'm going to show you the trick really soon. Okay. It's booting up. In the meantime, let's go play with our new appliance. So, oh, you know what? Let's do this. I want to make sure these VMs are all good because I'm going to create a link between these two. And let's make it a quick network, like a local network between these two. It's going to be 192.168.255.0/24. And the first one is going to be, this one will be .1, the other one will be .2. So this is something we will try later just to make sure that we can ping the other side. Actually, let's go in this first one here and make sure we configure port 2. I can give it the name of LAN_test and give it the role of LAN and give it an IP of 192.168.255.1/24, and I need to enable ping on it. That's it. I hit OK. So it's ready for the other one to come online. And right now it's rebooting because it just formatted the disk, and let's give it a moment. All right. So as you can see, this is your VM with the 3 interfaces that you can use. And we already have port 1 configured with DHCP, and port 2 is also configured with static IP. We're waiting for the other side to come up. Okay. Good system interface. Okay. All right, so let's see if it's up now. Yes, it's up. I can do admin, no password, and then set a new password. All right. We can see the IP if we have any. We can see it by going under, I mean, I like to do show system interface question mark. We have 10.35.0.103, or you can also do get system interface. It's going to show you these interfaces with all the details. So I have 10.35.0.103. And let's go back here, go and open a new window. You know what? Let's make sure this is not going to log out. So we can go under system settings and give it a name. Actually, we can just give it a quick name here, FortiGate_1, and then go under idle timeout. Make sure you do 480 because it's a lab environment. Don't do this in production, guys. And then just save. So let's go and open the second FortiGate with admin password and hit enter. So this is where you need another evaluation license. If I go under eval license and use my accounts, look at this. If I go back to the CLI so I can show you, if I do OK and confirm, the device is going to do the same thing. It's going to request FortiCare trial license. But guess what? This is going to fail because we already have one FortiGate in our account. We already have one trial license. It's not going to give you any message. Anything is going to happen. Nothing is going to happen. If you go back to your GUI, it will just stay there. It doesn't even do the spinning wheel. The spinning wheel will happen just for a second, and that's it. And if you go to your CLI, you can see all your requests that you're making, but nothing is going to happen for you because you already have one trial license. This is the trick. So what you can do, because this is a lab environment, you need more than one FortiGate to be able to test things like IPsec tunnel or remote access or site-to-site VPN or SDN, secure SDN with all of that. So you need a second FortiGate. What you can do now, since your first one is already up and running with the three interfaces and all the things that you need, what we are going to do is to decommission this device from our account. Let's go ahead and go under asset management, open the first FortiGate and go under decommission this unit and just hit that and accept this and hit OK. So now it's gone. So now it's giving us space for more VM. And again, a lot of people have been going around this or going around this restriction by creating many accounts. Like I said, a guy yesterday told me he had 32 FortiCloud accounts, which is not good. So if you go under view more and decommissioned units, you can see all my units that I decommissioned. So under product list, we don't have anything right now, which means that if we go back to the device and hit OK, now it's going to go through and it's going to reboot the device to apply the new license, the new trial license for us. Yeah, the system is going down, so it's grabbing a new license and it should be able to come up with the new license ready to use. And let me do it for the third VM here. Let me grab the cloud for it first, local connection, and do this and that, and start this VM. And double click on it to have it on. And as you can see, you have now a new serial number on your second FortiGate, and it should be able to come up and be accessible through the web GUI. So it's up now. Let's go to the web GUI. It should show in a moment. The third one is booting up. Let's give it a moment. This one, I can just refresh this page to see the login page. Yep, I can do admin, nope, lowercase. Admin, password. And I'm in, doing the same process, same setup process. And again, this one is also still available. It's not going anywhere. And you can also, let's reboot it. I'm going to reboot the system here. This is a test just for logs there, and I'm going to reboot it. it's gonna come up online without any problem. So this one is also still setting up. And I can do later. No automatic patches. And we are going to do comprehensive. Okay. I don't want this. We have the second appliance. It's up. And what can we do? I can show you the FortiGate screen. Same thing, trial license. Let's go under network interfaces and connect or configure our second interface there. This one is still rebooting. That was the first one I was rebooting just to show you that with the new license that we have, it's ready to use even though it's not in our FortiCloud account. So here I can name this one FortiGate number 2 and go ahead and make sure the idle timeout is set to 480 and hit apply. Okay. This one is up. I can do admin password. This is just to show you that I can reboot this without any problem and it's still available for me for my lab. I can use it again. So it's already set, and let's go ahead and set this second one on that link on the port number 2. Let's do interface and port number 2. LAN tests. Next time I'll try to do ZTP or zero touch provisioning using these trial licenses 192.168.255.2/24, and I can enable ping on it and hit OK. So what I want to do is see if I can ping the other side. So let's open the CLI and do exec ping 192.168.255.1. Yes, as you can see, I'm able to ping the other side without any problem. That was the second appliance. I can refresh this page so I can have its name up here, FortiGate number 2. Let's take care of the number 3. The number 3 is ready. I'll do admin, no password, set a new password. All right, and then let's see, get system interface. I have 10.35.0.104. Let's go in the GUI. All right, admin, no password. Jean Learning, bonjour Guy. Au passage, je croyais que tu faisais le live anglais hier. No, je n'ai pas été live en anglais hier. I wasn't live yesterday in English because I didn't have enough time in the evening. So this is our third VM. Thank you, Jean Learning. Make sure you like the video, guys. Thank you so much. I see a lot of likes there. That's great. Okay, so we need to do the eval license for this one. Let's kbflex.com. And again, it's not going to work because we have our device already registered. So what I have to do is go here, refresh the page. What again? Come on. Okay, I hope this is correct. Let's see. All right, I'm grabbing the OTP to log in. Okay, so we have one appliance. What are we going to do? We're going to decommission that and then just kick it out. And now we have a space for one more. I can come here and hit OK. And it should reboot. So if you see this spinning wheel taking a few seconds, that means you're good. So now it's rebooting and it's going to be back online running. So this is good. So you will be able to have your FortiManager deployed somewhere here, connect your devices to your FortiManager. I'm not sure if there's any restrictions there, but we are going to find out. Next time I'm going to make a video showing you how to add the FortiManager to this, because you are able to download the FortiManager VM, create it in the GNS3 and use it in your deployment. I think that's it, guys. Let's just make sure this one is rebooting. When it comes up, we can access the GUI, give it a name, and we're good to go. So this is how you can do your labs in GNS3 with trial licenses without creating many accounts. It's very convenient. All right, I think we're good on Facebook. We are good on TikTok as well. Like I said, TikTok, now you're not able to see what I'm sharing here, but next time you'll be able to do it. Right now, TikTok doesn't allow me to go live on my computer, but it's gonna be for next time. What do we have here? Yep, it's up. Let me go in the GUI and see if it's ready to go. Not yet. All right, guys. Again, my FortiGate operator training is going to be dropped sometime by the end of the month. It's still under production. Beautiful, beautiful training. And what is available now is the CCNA. If you're trying to start or boost your career in the tech field, the CCNA is definitely going to help. Check it out on en.kbtrainings.com. All right, is it up? Not yet. Why? Okay, so now it's up. So admin password, and I am in. I'm able to do whatever I want in here. I think that's the end of it. Make sure you like the video, you share the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you like what I'm sharing with you here. My name is Guy. I work in cybersecurity, and I am happy to share with you my labs, to share with you what I do, what I know, and what I'm learning. So it's a pleasure for me. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, I have this beautiful video that I saw online from a guy talking about the different certification that he did. He was able to take the CCNA, Network Plus, Security Plus, and all kind of certs, and he was just talking about the ROI and what kind of cert you need. I loved it because whatever he said there is literally what I'm thinking about and what I've always been saying on this channel. So I'm going to react to that video sometime, maybe next or this weekend or so, when I have a moment to shoot. Until then, see you guys. Thank you so much and take care. Bye.